If you have arthritis, you should probably avoid this common knee surgery. Welcome back. I'm Adam Rosen. Thanks again for tuning in. In today's video, I want to talk to you about a very common surgery that I typically recommend patients not having, which I know sounds weird coming from a surgeon, but as a surgeon, we want to see people do well and get better. We don't want to see them get worse. And in my experience over the past 20 years, I've seen this problem made a few different ways. So commonly what happens is if you're a patient, you see your primary because you have knee pain. And primary care doctors have been taught this buzzword, catching and locking, associate that with meniscus tear, order an MRI, and your MRI says a whole lot of stuff and a meniscus tear. And then they reply back to you, you have a tear, you need surgery. You see an orthopedic surgeon who says, oh, you have a meniscus tear, you need surgery. And everybody just nods in agreement and has surgery. And then a large majority of those people do not get better or get worse. And then they come and see me for a second opinion, and I have to kind of backpedal through what they were feeling and what symptoms they had, and now how do we deal with their pain and symptoms going forward, because their surgeon just shrugged and said, well, I guess it was all coming from your arthritis. You need a knee replacement when you're ready. So you don't have to believe me. If you're like most people these days, you probably go to AI. And if you go to AI, here it recommends not having arthroscopic knee surgery if you have arthritis. And this is the key. I'm not talking to people that are 20 or 30 that play sports that had an acute twisting injury and a pop and don't have arthritis. I'm talking about the crowd of patients over the age of 50 typically. Why? Well, studies have found that if you're over the age of 50, 60 to 80% of people have meniscus tears. So it's not an uncommon finding. And if you have an MRI, it's going to show that you have chondromalacia or full thickness cartilage loss, which is arthritis. It might show that you have bone marrow edema, which is extensive damage to the bone due to arthritis. And it probably shows that you have degeneration or tearing of your ACL and a Baker cyst and a meniscus tear. And what frequently happens is the PA or nurse practitioner or primary care doctor that sees you understands the word tear, but they don't really associate all of the other things which could be causing your pain. And they kind of disregard all of that. And patients sort of disregard chondromalacia and partial thickness, full thickness loss of cartilage because, again, they key out on the word tear. And most people believe that a tear needs to be fixed. And not all tears need to be fixed. Some patients take this the wrong way. But I always tell them, hey, look, you looked in the mirror this morning and you saw gray hair and wrinkles. Were you surprised? Most orthopedic surgeons, if you're over the age of 50 and have arthritis, are not surprised that you have a meniscus tear. It is a normal and expected finding, and it nears 100% on MRIs in patients that have arthritis on a weight-bearing x-ray. So this is why it's important, again, to have weight-bearing x-rays, because if you have arthritis, again, really consider not having this surgery. And this study was done even back in 2002. The VA did a big study, which has been quoted multiple times. This was published in the New England Journal of Medicine. And they basically took patients that had arthroscopic debridement and arthroscopic lavage, which is basically just washing out the knee, and a sham surgery where they actually just made little incisions and the patients didn't realize they didn't actually have a surgery. And what they found is it didn't help. Like arthroscopic debridement or arthroscopic lavage did not help. And that's the important thing, because as a surgeon, I am listening to you and I am examining your knee and I am getting weight-bearing x-rays. Because if you have pain and I ask, where is it? And you circle the whole knee and it moves around, that's not meniscal. That's arthritis. Your meniscus tear would be in one spot. And these are the patients that I always say have the one finger rule. They will push around on their knee and they will kind of isolate one spot and go right there. And if that person doesn't have significant arthritis and the meniscus tear on the MRI is right in that location, and I can reproduce some pain or instability of that fragment, that person to me is a really good candidate for arthroscopic surgery. But when the pain moves around, and it's easy for us when the meniscus tear is on one side but the pain's on the other, patients understand that the meniscus tear is not the cause of the pain, but frequently they have arthritis and meniscus tear on one side, and they have pain on that side. And they don't believe me most of the time when I try to explain to them that their pain is from the arthritis and not from the meniscus tear. Because when I push on the bone and it hurts, thigh bone, shin bone, that's arthritis pain. When you push on the soft spot between that, that can be meniscal pain. And if you have arthritis pain, understand that most patients may not get better and may actually get worse. So, what does the Academy say? The American Academy of Orthopedic Surgery has guidelines for every body part in your body about what we do. And they recommend against arthroscopic debridement for arthritis. And they do say that arthroscopic surgery for meniscus tear in mild to moderate arthritis, not severe arthritis, may be considered after failure of conservative care. So this is what I do with my patients. If you're a patient that has pain, first we got to get x-rays and examine and listen to you. And then usually if you have arthritis, we want to start with conservative care. And if you do better with time, exercise, physical therapy, pills, maybe shots, you've gotten better. That's good. If you have mechanical catching and locking, do not have severe arthritis, have physical exam findings that are consistent with an unstable meniscus tear, and fail all the other conservative care measures, you might consider arthroscopic surgery. And what I always tell patients is it's a gamble that if 80% of your pain was from the meniscus tear, 80% of your pain is going to go away. If 20% of your pain is from the meniscus tear, 80% of your pain is still going to be there. And sometimes patients get worse. So is there a downside? Like, well, why not we just do arthroscopic surgery because it's 2 or 3 little incisions? Like, what is the risk? Well, there is a risk. So studies have looked at this too and have found that if you have arthroscopic surgery for arthritis and a degenerative meniscus tear, and you don't get worse or you don't get better because most studies show that this doesn't improve your symptoms or it doesn't delay the time to knee replacement. But if you have knee replacement within the next 9 to 12 months, you're going to have an increased risk of infection and an increased risk of stiffness. So I tell people, like, this does come with risk. It is not a benign procedure. So what I always kind of tell my patients is, because a lot of them show up with an MRI ordered by their primary, and we start with an exam and an x-ray. And if the x-ray shows severe arthritis, I do not recommend arthroscopic surgery. If they have moderate arthritis, I usually do not recommend arthroscopic surgery. If you have mild arthritis and you have mechanical catching and locking, you have sharp pain with activity and twisting, and you don't have pain at rest, at night, stiffness after sitting in a chair, which are typically arthritic symptoms, and I can reproduce pain where the meniscus is, and you don't seem to have pain where the bone is, and you failed conservative care, arthroscopic surgery might be a great option for you, and it probably will improve some of the symptoms. But if you're one of the many patients who has arthritis and has pain all over the knee and all these other symptoms, even though your MRI shows that you have a meniscus tear, along with arthritis, full thickness cartilage loss, bone marrow edema, really be cautious, tread lightly, and try to avoid arthroscopic surgery because the odds are probably won't help you, may make you worse. And if you get worse and need a knee replacement, you might have increased risk of complications. So I hope you found that information helpful. Until next time, stay safe.